I'm Cindy White. I am the twin sister of Chris White, the victim of criminal corruption and family court corruption, and I'm going to present the timeline of events that led up to his incarceration. Chris was sentenced in May of 2005 for 35 years in the state of Arkansas Department of Correction for rape of his two biological daughters after a 2-day trial and a 90-minute jury deliberation. He will have to serve 70% of his time and will not be eligible for parole until the year 2029, and he will be 60 years of age. Both of his daughters have stated to multiple family members that they were coerced into saying what they said on the stand, and that he never did anything to them. One of the daughters has already turned 18. She turned 18 October the 6th of this year, and both of the daughters are currently living in the state of Washington. They've been adopted out to a new foster parent after both of their foster parents relinquished their adoptive rights, parental rights, and after approximately 5 to 6 years, they had adopted them in their care. So much has been taken from Chris, his daughters, his family, his life, his dignity. The investigation of the two girls was manipulated by many departments: Children's Advocacy Center, the Ozark Guidance Center. It was a collaboration of many different caseworkers. One caseworker actually committed perjury, and Chris's attorney tried to declare a mistrial, which the judge would not let go. She supposedly was going to lose her job, and she now fast tracks adoptions for the Department of Human Services, which is very sad. A lot of people that were involved in the case have been promoted. Rachel Dockery went to the State Department Director of Family Court Services, and was actually in charge of, she was right under the top director. Many people, well, Chris's attorney actually quit the Benton County Public Defender's Office right after his case because she was just fed up with the corruption, and went to Washington County and actually did a news article about Chris. I'd like to go into the timeline of events. In January of 1997, Chris got married to Leah White. They had 2 children. Leah left Chris when Ashton was 6 months old, I'm sorry, and Ashton was 3 years old. And shortly after that, filed for a divorce. She left down to Jacksonville, Florida, went out for a pack of cigarettes and never came back. Left with another man. Chris tried to collect child support, and that's kind of where the state of Arkansas got first involved, when my sister helped him get filed for child support, and the Department of Human Services came into his life and never left. In July of 1997 to 98, one of Chris's babysitters reported a bruise on Lex's cheek to the Department of Human Services, and they came and investigated it. The police did, Rogers Police did, And Chris had explained that Lex had hit her cheek as he was bringing them in the door. He had both of them in their arms, and she'd hit her cheek on the side, and that case was dropped. Of course, they're never dropped. They always stay open. And then Chris also, wanted to give a background. May of 2000, Chris had a background of being in the military. He was in the Navy, and he had landed a good job with Walmart Aviation and maintained the maintenance and the cleaning, the inside and the outside of all the corporate jets for Walmart. It was a very, very good job, and he was very well respected by all his peers that he worked with. And from 1997 to 2003, services were provided by DHS for parenting and him being a single parent and basic running the household, grocery shopping, tips and stuff like that. He also went to counseling when he was trying to get, when the girls were taken. One thing that happened, Chris's oldest daughter's leg got broken, and they took the girls and they were placed with me and my husband at the time for a year. And he went through all the counseling, all the anger management. He had to go to alcohol assessment classes. He had his own counselor that he had to do AA. They had relative, being me, foster parent home study, making sure that my house was safe and enough room and everything for the girls to stay there, which they did. That all worked out, and Chris got the girls back, and everything was fine.